racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heat it up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
Alright, man, let's go. I missed the last one because I ain't gonna lie, it got spoiled for me and I was not trying to watch. I didn't want to watch Deku versus Spider-Man, bro, because I love Spider-Man way more than Deku. It got spoiled for me, so I wasn't trying to see that, man. But we got Hulk versus Godzilla. I haven't heard nothing about this, so I'm going into this blind. If I were to hedge my bets, I say I got money on Hulk, bro. I love Godzilla, and I really don't like the direction that they took Hulk in. But, bro, Planet Buster Hulk, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe, but I ain't gonna lie. Shin Godzilla's beam is crazy. We gonna see.
The Hulk versus Godzilla.
Marvel's Green Goliath against the King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And
I keep forgetting they got these things animated now.
it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
The Hulk is the personification of the enemy which lurks under the surface of us all. We have to control that enemy within ourselves, or we can't control the conduct of the world. Bill Bixby. Interesting. Intriguing.
What is the Hulk? Is he man? Is he monster? Or is he both?
He's a mean green smashing machine.
That 2008 Hulk design is crazy. It's one of my favorite Hulks, bro. I don't care.
The angry son of the Gamma Bomb.
A weapon designed by the greatest gamma scientist of all, Dr. Robert Bruce Banner.
But just before it went off, Bruce had to be a hero and save some dumb schmuck who was hanging around the test site. Damn it, Rick.
That day, Bruce Banner died.
And became the Incredible Hulk. A pissed off giant who must be really glad Bruce wears the purple stretch fit.
Standing
Yeah.
8 feet tall and stronger than 10 million men, the Hulk emerges when Banner's anger flares.
Don't make him angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that.
80s, like the old 80s style, low-key just kind of hits hard,
Make him
bro.
angry. You won't
Them niggas low-key look clean as hell, you know what I'm saying?
like him when he's angry.
But it's even more complex than that. Banner suffers from dissociative identity disorder, with many different Hulks embodying alternate personalities.
Like Joe Fixit, the original Grey Hulk. He's a cunning gangster and the only Hulk who's got that drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
What? I didn't know about all this. I love the Hulk, but I didn't know about all this.
And the only Hulk who's got that
That man gets biatches.
drip.
The Devil Hulk is a violent, overprotective personality that Banner unintentionally manifested as a result of his father's abuse.
See, Marvel needs to explore these Hulks, bro. Right now, we just had Smart Hulk. I don't know what direction they finna take him, man, but they gotta do a factory reset on that man.
Holy shit! Somebody actually drew this?
But the Hulk everyone knows, the big guy, is known as Savage Hulk. It seems he also developed from parental abuse, hence his childlike personality.
Jesus.
Though I'd argue he's more clever than you'd expect.
The
Yeah.
angrier he is, the stronger he gets. With
Remember, Bruce Banner still got that PhD, buddy.
no limit.
Except for one, Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
See, Banner's relationship with the Hulk is complicated.
Oh, they hate each other.
Mostly. Occasionally, they can come to an understanding. The alter best representing this would be the Professor Hulk, a balanced blend.
Get this nigga off my screen. Golly. You mean bitch Hulk, bro? No.
Of Banner's brain and the Hulk's brawn.
The buffest nerd you'll ever meet. But what about when Bruce takes a step back? If he isn't trying to restrain the Hulk, what do you get?
The Green Scar.
The World Breaker.
Yeah, I call it Planet Buster, but yeah, World Breaker Hulk.
Without Bruce's temperament, the Hulk's power and fury surges, mixing Savage's rising strength with the personality and cunning of a warlord. The Green Scar is no mere superhero. He's a king and a conqueror.
Hulk is strong enough to lift 150 billion tons of rock, jump from New Mexico to Florida in a single bound,
Oh my god.
and shake all the dimensions connected by the crossroads at once. He
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, comic books comic books be making niggas crazy, man.
was pinned down by the spear of Proxima Midnight, which holds the weight of a star, and was fine. And when we say world breaker, we mean
Yes.
it. While sparring with Red She-Hulk, the two of them shattered a whole planet.
At one point, he was bound in chains forged from the essence of the first firmament, the manifestation of the first universe,
God
which
damn.
could bind eternity itself. Not even Galactus was capable of saving eternity alone, and the Hulk just broke it by himself.
Maybe
Yo, all because this nigga ate a gamma radiation bomb, bro. He's able to break pieces of the universe.
Thor should rethink calling himself the strongest Avenger, especially since the Avengers first assembled because none of them could take down Hulk on their own.
Speaking of Thor, the Hulk consistently battles on par with him, even when he held the Odin Force, with which he could command his hammer through infinite distances and match the power of Null, who killed countless Celestials.
Oh yeah, the God Slayer. Yeah, they flubbed him in that movie.
Even without it, Mjolnir can cross the universe in seconds.
Hulk tore a universe apart with just a clap. Good luck with that,
Get this book.
Hammerman. But the
Get this, bro. Every time they put Smart Hulk on the screen, I get pissed off, man. I might go Hulk.
green guy's got way more going on than just brute strength.
Yeah.
As the Hulk's power stems from gamma, he can utilize and absorb it and other radiation in various ways.
Yeah, like regenerating from fatal wounds.
Oh, that makes him like a really good match for Godzilla. Oh.
Even getting ripped apart by Wolverine barely slows him down.
And the angrier he gets, the more regenerating cells his body produces.
It gets weirder. Did you know that if he absorbs enough gamma, he can shoot lasers from his eyes and,
What the fuck?
and read people's minds?
What? Okay, nah, bro. They glazed it at this point. This is crazy.
Oh, also, he can see ghosts and give him a good old-fashioned Hulk smash.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This makes me want to go and read all the comics, man.
Hulk can break through the boundaries of comic book borders themselves into the empty white between panels, a gutter space beyond time
So this man Hulk can break the fourth wall.
and concept.
What, like how She-Hulk can for some reason break the fourth wall and talk to the reader? Oh, wait, that makes sense now. It's all gamma.
Exactly. In real life, gamma rays are electromagnetic radiation similar to X-rays.
But in Marvel Comics, gamma comes from hell.
On Earth
What?
616, gamma radiation is an electromagnetic frequency that can manifest as either a wave, a particle, or something else. Something that nobody really
A
understands.
third form.
Except for Bruce.
That's right. Dr. Banner is a certified genius with 7 PhDs. According to Norman Osborn, he's the 4th smartest person on the planet.
And that's comparative to big brains like Reed, Doom, and Tony.
Damn.
Banner built the Collider Synchrotron, a machine that can scan the entire multiverse with the speed of a hypermind. He created the Gamma Core, which could rupture space-time between universes. He built an interstellar radio on a deserted planet without any pre-established technology. He
Wow.
wired up Hulk like a starship, piloting him from the mindscape within. He even built an ultimate nullifier. In fact, the original intent of his Gamma Bomb was to be non-lethal, only targeting inorganic material.
But Thunderbolt Ross
What?
wanted something with a bit more boom. They can't blame him.
Fearing its ramifications, Banner developed the Gamma Bomb on his own, keeping its design secret. In the process, he tapped into an unknown form of gamma energy that breaks down reality and mutates it beyond actuality.
This is what I like about Death Battle, because they absolutely glaze in the right way. Pause, no diddy.
On that fateful day, he opened the Green Door.
You know how
The
we said the
Green
bomb
Door.
killed Bruce? That wasn't some flowery metaphor or whatever. He died and came back as Hulk.
Came back from the below place.
Below
the
place?
hell beneath hell.
What?
The lowest possible dimension of reality.
I've never heard none of this.
It's trippy, but whenever Hulk dies, he goes there.
The Benitaverse.
Then a green door opens and he goes back to where he was before. Easy as that. It doesn't matter if he's been atomized, sliced up into jars, or digested by werewolves. If he goes through the door, he's back, ready to rumble.
So he has a self-revive.
The green door did get locked into a red door, but he's easily broken through it multiple times. Not a problem.
It turns out that third form of Gamma, this anomaly from the bedrock of hell, spawns from none other than the one below all. The dark side of the one
above all.
That's right. God has a Hulk, and he wants Bruce to bring about the
Wait, you telling me this? Oh my god.
end of all things. What Hulk just said, nah.
So, what is the Hulk? An
I'm not gonna lie, Godzilla might be cooked.
uncontrollable monster? A prison for a tortured soul? A super weapon for Armageddon?
Don't overthink it, Wiz. Hulk is Hulk, and Hulk's the strongest one there is.
The one below all. I've heard of the one above all. I ain't never heard of that. Godzilla is the son of an atomic bomb. He is a nightmare created out of darkness of the human soul. He is the sacred beast of the apocalypse. Shin Godzilla genuinely terrified me when I first watched it, because he literally is like in constant pain because he's constantly evolving and growing. His skins are regenerating and destroying themselves. Yeah.
The year was 1946. The press gathered at Bikini Atoll to witness the power of the nuclear bomb. But many leagues beneath their feet, something ancient stirred.
Godzilla, the king of the monsters.
They need to get some TikTok editors on these videos, bro. Make us some crazy Godzilla. Makes us some crazy edits, bro.
He was pretty pissed off over the worst wake-up ever, so he swam to Japan for one hell of a crash out.
Japan was still recovering from the war, so seeing this mutilated radioactive monster towering high like a mushroom cloud wasn't just frightening, it seemed prophetic. The bomb was just the beginning. Man had sparked the end of times.
Complete with googly eyes and the most epic roar ever.
Iconic, bro. I love Godzilla. I haven't watched the super old ones, but I've watched pretty much all of the newer ones.
Over the years, there have been many iterations of the beast.
Between movies, TV, comics, and cartoons, there's at least 27 different Godzillas stomping around, not including Manila,
I was about to say the Kid Godzilla.
Scrappy Doo of Kaiju. Sorry, that's insulting to Scrappy Doo.
Despite the variety, Godzilla is somewhat consistent, so we'll examine his entire history, focusing on the larger releases. In most iterations, Godzilla is a rare theropod that went dormant for millions of years before nuclear bombs mutated it into a gargantuan radioactive monster.
Standing 165 feet tall, at minimum, Goji smashes through skyscrapers with ease.
That boy the king for a reason, baby.
He's so casual about bullets and rockets,
Oh,
they
there
might
goes
as well
Shin
be
Godzilla.
gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just
Shin Godzilla is unironically my favorite Godzilla movie, bro.
about bullets and rockets, they might as well be gnats. And the bombs did so much more than just pump up his size. He's got atomic breath.
A concentrated beam or spray of radioactive heat. With an estimated range of 1,100 miles, it can exceed 500,000 degrees Celsius, almost 90 times hotter than the
Show the Shin one.
surface of the sun.
But depending on how much radiation he's
He
absorbed,
absorbed.
or life energy from a giant pterodactyl, he can do way more with it.
His red spiral ray is a supercharged version that doubles in heat and power, and spins.
Or he can blast it out of his back and fly. Well, he could always do that, I guess. Look at him go.
With enough energy built up, Godzilla can blast a nuclear pulse out of his whole body, creating a massive wave of atomic destruction.
Good
His
lord.
breathing laser can even break through dimensions.
Really good anime, but y'all gotta watch the anime movies of Godzilla, bro. Oh my god.
Like when he found himself face to face with a giant mech piloted by Hatsune Miku.
The fuck?
There's also a number of era-exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
Tail, yeah. The best Godzilla. Shut up. Don't at me. Don't care. I'm not here to talk about it.
Also a number of era-exclusive powers. Shin Godzilla can fire rays from his tail.
It all depends on which Godzilla you put him up against, but I think Hulk got a good like chance against everybody. It might be high diff against any Godzilla.
And Hanna-Barbera Godzilla can fire rays from his eyes. Pew, pew, boom!
Effectively a living nuclear reactor, Shin possesses a natural phased array radar that can detect and attack threats automatically. And Godzilla Earth, who grew over 1,000
This is the Godzilla I was talking about, the anime Godzilla, bro. This thing is wild.
feet tall across 2,000 years, could make a barrier only penetrable by kaiju that can bypass physics.
And don't forget, Big G can ball with the best of them. After Charles Barkley got him his own pair of Nikes, Godzilla got busy.
God dunking.
You know, it's kind of hard to emphasize just how impressively terrifying Godzilla can be when you're bringing up this sort of thing.
Oh yeah? Why don't you find a better
Dr.
spokesperson for
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper? Fine, let's talk about when his presence boiled the entire Arctic Ocean, or how he picked up and threw Biolante, which weighed 200,000 tons, or when he no-sold not one, not two, but 3 meteors.
Including the
Yeah.
Permian period extinction event that happened about 200 million years ago.
Then he went to hell, fought some fucked up versions of God and Satan, and atomic breath that Space Godzilla so
See, I ain't know about all this. I need to know more about this.
hard that he blew up the whole planet. That's scary enough for you? God, I want a Dr. Pepper.
With such awesome might, he's battled the most dangerous of
King Ghidorah, or shout out MF Doom, King Ghidorah.
foes, like King Ghidorah and Gigan. In Godzilla vs. Megalon, Gigan flew from the M Hunter Nebula to Earth in 24 seconds, and that nebula is 30,000 light years away.
But sadly, OG Goji got done in by the cruelest weapon ever.
The Oxygen Destroyer. Developed in secret by Dr. Serizawa, this weapon could suffocate and liquefy molecules. The ramifications of such a weapon were so detrimental, Serizawa took the secrets of its design to his early grave.
He got lucky. It doesn't matter what you throw at Godzilla. He never really dies. You can blow off his head, explode him from the inside, or crush him in a black hole. Then he'll come back.
Or evolve into an even more powerful form. Godzilla's always possessed heightened adaptation, but many iterations clearly showcase instantaneous evolution.
Look at
And
that.
super forms. He's gone full shonen and powered up a few times. So much so, he almost kicked off a nuclear winter just by existing.
Even
Right.
the Oxygen Destroyer could not permanently end the first Godzilla. His ghost possessed a robot, his bones summoned another Godzilla, and he rose as an undead revenant hell-bent on destroying Japan.
Okay, why Japan? Couldn't he pick on some other country?
He stomped around the Americas a few times, but it just isn't the same. Godzilla is intrinsically linked with Japan, a symbol of both their devastation and resilience. A reminder of the threat of nuclear war and what awaits those who peer too deeply into the unknown. But
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
also, Japan's in Godzilla's perceived territory. To him, a stomping through Osaka is just another patrol.
He's not always so bad, though. He can be super protective, defending other monsters, his own
Yeah.
kid, and sometimes even people. I'd say there's 2 types of Godzillas: the monster of nature's wrath and the guardian of planet Earth.
Well, there is a third type, but to understand that, we should first answer a question. How does Godzilla walk?
On 2 legs, Wiz, obviously.
But according to Square Cube law, those legs should be crushed under his own weight.
Oh god, here we go again.
A creature like Godzilla cannot realistically exist. This proved to be an
Well, duh.
elusive question for decades, even highlighted in Shin Godzilla, until a new theory was presented in the anime Singular Point. If Godzilla can't exist in our reality, what if he's from a different one?
What? Like he's an alien from another dimension?
Exactly! What if all kaiju come from a higher plane of existence with no regard for the known laws of physics?
I didn't see this anime.
This dimension enters our reality in the form of archetype, a transtemporal conceptual particle.
It's that red dust that's floating all over the place.
This archetype can enter any timeline to terraform the Earth and all of reality so that kaiju can exist. This theoretically explains why various Godzillas appear in so many universes. They all trace back to one singular point: Godzilla Ultima.
Sporting the wide grin of a demonic Oni,
Ultima.
Ultima is
Jesus.
vicious. Just walking through Tokyo started 1,000 earthquakes around Japan. Even his own blood is a weapon.
Over
What the f? fuck? I've never seen this Godzilla.
100 feet tall and growing ever more as archetype distorts the universe, Ultima's existence implies a far more complex origin for all Godzillas. Godzilla is a test for humanity, a challenge laid out by an eldritch entity from a dimension we are incapable of perceiving or comprehending.
It's kind of like how when we move an object and its shadow changes, we get why that happened. But to someone who exists in only a 2D plane, the shadow looks like it just randomly transformed into something totally different. Crazy to think about.
Damn, so we exist on the 4th dimension?
Come a really long way from Big Lizard Smash Building, huh?
This shadow, this wannabe god, desires to play with and destroy every single universe.
And Godzilla is its avatar.
Through Ultima, this entity sees the universe as an interactable fiction and can control causality. Ultima himself is a singular point, one of many gateways through which the entity can tamper with reality.
Leave it up to anime to make Godzilla stupidly, brokenly overpowered.
Give it this way.
How do you even fight against this thing?
If something happens that the entity doesn't like, it can just say, that thing didn't actually happen, and presto, it no longer happened.
What the fuck?
That's not to say such an event can't happen in the moment of occurrence, but the entity disconnects cause and effect and nullifies events in retrospect without regard for time.
And now my head hurts. TLDR, Ultima tried to bring about a catastrophe that would end the universe in like a week's time. So, a wacky robot and a time-traveling Alexa used a supercomputer and this familiar-looking doohickey,
The orthogonal diagonalizer.
to zap all of Archetype into its final form, cutting off the entity's connection to the universe.
But not killing it. Because while each Godzilla has its differences, one thing remains certain.
Godzilla is immortal, and that makes him the
King
king.
of monsters. Yes, sir. Jesus.
Look at the skulls.
Shout out,
Now,
shout out to
They're
y'all.
still, just tell them about all the cool death battle stuff they'll find, like behind the
What the
scenes.
hell?
all right,
Shout out to them.
all right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
I ain't gonna lie, after hearing all that stuff about Godzilla, I'm not even sure no more. I'ma still stick with my guts though and go with Hulk, bro. But Godzilla is literally immortal. Like, okay. You know what? I'm going with my boy Godzilla. Let's go.
Oh!
I'm going with my boy Godzilla. I'm not gonna lie. Ought to be like some bullshit like the end of the draw.
Godzilla has reached the city. So far, the evacuation is... Wait, look!
Oh, they got the Marvel Rivals Hulk. Damn. Just pissing them off, bro. I like how it wasn't no talking or nothing. It's straight hands, just straight action. Oh, for real. You know that ain't gonna work. Oh my god.
All right, Hulk. Time for me to take over. We don't want any trouble.
No! Hulk stays!
He said, "Oh God!" They got the sound effects. They got the sound effect.
You think you're strong? I scan the world!
Damn! Oh my God! Damn! Okay. Well, is he gonna transform into Ultima? Oh my God. I remember when they can only do like pixel characters and stuff. This is like a huge improvement. Nah, Godzilla gets up from those. We eat those. We eat those.
Stupid lizard.
We eat those. Yeah. My boy! We eat those! Well, Hulk is coming back too. That's insane. Both of these niggas can't really die.
I think I understand.
It's been days since the battle began, and the red dust is spreading. Godzilla has grown in size, but we believe we are...
Damn! Oh my god! What did they do? Where the hell did you get that gauntlet from?
Does it work?
Well, smash.
Bruce Banner invents something that could
Trillions of
defeat
light
Godzilla.
rising. That's the odds. Chance to nullify the madness behind the monster. 2 + 2 is 5. A right angle is 80 degrees. This element is beyond what we can perceive. Like gamma. 1,000 times.
That's okay. This is just getting into some hoe shit, bro. You telling me this? He's literally just gonna keep fighting him over and over. He has a fucking checkpoint. What? It's like watching a dark side. It's like watching an Elden Ring fight, bro. He just respawns and tries again until he learns the attack pattern.
1 million.
This is crazy.
Trillion. I just need one.
It doesn't kill him, it just halts him. But that's gonna be a technical W.
You did it, big guy. We did it.
That's some hoe shit. That's some hoe shit. That's crazy. I can't cap on that. He's just gonna have an infinite checkpoint. Okay, bro. So Hulk can't lose to anybody.
Oh! Okay, run this by me. What happened?
It's complicated, so let's break this down into 3 categories. First up, power. Most versions of Godzilla can shrug off black holes and extinction level events, tag beyond light speed foes like Gigan, blow up planets. However,
Hulk can literally smash between Hulk had him beat in power, most definitely.
Hulk is beyond that.
The big guy clapped a universe to bits
He
and
literally clapped the universe's cheeks. Understood.
struck the infinite dimensions linked to the crossroads. In a straight fight with a classic Godzilla, 616 Hulk smashes the power advantage.
But factoring in Ultima changes things. The entity sees all of space-time and can manipulate its results at a whim. No matter how strong the Hulk got, Ultima could potentially negate it.
But Hulk broke chains made of the first firmament, which could overwhelm eternity.
An abstract concept of a being not entirely unlike Ultima's entity.
Even a small piece of the first firmament could break the multiverse. Plus, Hulk kept up with Odin Force Thor, who is also on a celestial level of power.
So the gap in power becomes nebulous. Still, unless Hulk could remove Ultima from the equation, neither held a clear advantage in power and stats.
Especially when you look at their immortality.
This was
Yeah.
practically a never-ending death loop. Even with their healing factors, both could technically kill each other, but then just come right back.
The green door instantly appears when Hulk goes to the below place, and the higher dimensional entity could always summon a replacement Godzilla avatar. So both Hulk and Godzilla could not stay dead.
Unless they could somehow prevent what was happening in those other dimensions. So let's examine the layers of their multiverses.
Oh my God.
Marvel's cosmos has infinite higher dimensions, which themselves are transcended by the astral plane, the superflow, and so on until you reach the House of Ideas, the domain of the one above all.
Since the one below all mirrors the one above all, the below place mirrors the House of Ideas. Get it?
In comparison, the cosmos of Godzilla's multiverse is just as vast and infinite, but does not have the same sort of transcending layers above and below. This means the below place, the Hulk's respawn point and source of power, is out of the entity's reach.
So the real question is, if they both can't die and Ultima's entity can't affect the below place, could Hulk somehow stop the entity before it destroyed the universe?
So you just banked it on the fact that Bruce Banner would eventually come up with a solution that had 1 in a trillion odds of working eventually.
All comes down to Gamma and Archetype. Ultima was defeated in the anime by using a trans-temporal super-dimension calculator operating at infinite speeds to activate the orthogonal diagonalizer, turning Archetype against itself.
Ultima endlessly spews this stuff, so there's plenty to work with. And Hulk can reach into comic book gutter space, so he should be able to reach through a singular point. But that's not enough.
Fortunately for Hulk, it just so happens he knows someone who, like scientists who have defeated Godzilla in the past, is an expert on particles from a greater dimension that mutate reality beyond our understanding.
Who made a device with those particles that breaks space-time, like the diagonalizer? Who made a supercomputer that scanned the infinite multiverse with the speed of a hypermind, like the dimension calculator? Hell, the guy made an interstellar radio out of sticks and stones in a matter of days, and even built an ultimate nullifier. It's like he was made for this.
The Green Door waits for no Hulk, including Banner. Even if Ultima's catastrophe destroyed the universe, the door could deposit Banner in a different universe and he could continue the fight.
He had
Wow.
all the time in the infinite multiverse.
Yeah, like I said, they gave that man a perfect checkpoint. Yeah, okay. Understood. I mean, hell, there's no other way that fight could go, I guess, because I didn't know both of those niggas were immortal. I didn't know that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But whatever. Yeah, man, whatever. I'm still Team Godzilla, bro. I was completely right. Niggas, remember when Godzilla vs. Kong came out? Niggas really were trying to argue that Kong could win. Alright, bro. Yeah, and puppies can fly, my nigga. Puppies can fly.